Justin facing pressure to resign as a Canadian Prime Minister. This is the new development, and this pressure increasing day by day after the resignation of the Vice Prime Minister of the Canada. While you were just missing is getting their own destination, and just in doing mistakes. Yesterday's statement that my immigration programs were my mistake was another political suicide. In my analysis, I will tell that he will resign or not resign, or he will be stable up to next year 2025 elections. But one thing looking very clear, he may not be Prime Minister of the Canada in 2025. Question is, opposition leader Poilievre is able to make immigration plan, and he is giving to Canadian citizens that I am the one who can get rid of immigration crisis, inflation, housing crisis, taxes, businesses, health sector. I am not able to understand why Poilievre is giving immigration plan in spite of Justin. This is a historical time in which opposition leader is making plan of a country. Justin apologizing again and again. Counseling of the Justin looking unfair, injustice. Counselors and his ministers are not guiding them properly. Mark Miller played not much better role. I saw Australian immigration minister giving very harsh immigration programs, capping of international students, reduction of skilled worker, but I did not see anger in his face. The words selection were superficial. But Mark Miller, the words go back to the home country, you are criminals. I think he is becoming second Donald Trump of the Canada. This thing putting down their status in front of immigrants and in front of Canadian citizens as well. They were thinking that Canadian citizens will respect them because they are capping immigrants, but now confessing mistakes of the previous immigration programs, putting Canadian citizens in dilemma that this is our prime minister who was telling my immigration program, express entry program, my immigration program, PNP program, my international student visa programs are up to the mark, number one in the world. No doubt, I still give examples of immigration system of the Canada IRCC, a point-based system. I think other immigration systems are learning lessons, and European countries wanted to use Canadian immigration system, one of the top most authenticated, equality-based immigration system. But what is the step, and what are the mistakes, and what are the deteriorations that Canadian PM reaches now until resignation? Social media is starving for resignation, as social media 20 times more hyper than normal news. Now it's a time of the social media to say again, Mr. Justin resign. It's the social media who was making noise that housing crisis is due to the immigration. I confirmed in one clip that housing crisis is not the problem of the Canada only. It's the problem of almost all developed countries. Just see what's happening in Australia. Why Australian PM is not resigning. What's happening in United Kingdom. They are confessing that these problems are partly due to the immigrants, but this is not only problem of immigrants. Populations increasing day by day, and whole world is going into the economic crisis due to the world wars, putting all things on international students, putting all things on the skilled workers, due to which Canada basically is standing as a number one country in the world. Now, Canadian PM Justin will resign or not resign. This is a question circulating in social media. While your plan of immigration, I will criticize. I think as a opposition leader, he used much, I can say, censor words against Justin in Parliament House when he met with Donald Trump and he came back. I think this is not the way to speak with existing PM. I am thinking at another angle. PM Justin thought that he is not almost PM of Canada and is feeling nervousness in his statements, in his confessions. I think that is the beauty of his personality, that he is confessing those mistakes, which in my mind, he is confessing only, other people don't. If he would like to highlight his positivities of immigration, but he did not. That's the point, he did mistakes. There is fault in all immigration system. USCIS just captured one Indian individual who was calling fake H-1B work visa holders in the USA, and Donald Trump is now thinking to make more modified system of assessment of Indian immigrants. It never means that Canadian immigration system was faulty, and IRCC interviewing again Indian students in India or 30,000 deportation letter never mean a resignation of a Canadian PM. Taxes increased throughout the world. It's not the problem of the PM Justin. PM Justin trying to create job opportunities. He tried to call, his intention was holy. While our immigration plan, which he made that the companies will be directly linked with overseas workers, were very admirable plan, and that plan definitely will move the workers from overseas countries to the Canada. And there are news that LIMIA approved work permits are charging huge dollars from the overseas worker. This is a absolute plan. I really appreciate. I recorded a separate clip of Poiliver intelligence, but as a opposition leader, he was not entitled to give immigration plan before elections 2025. It's really all efforts are being done to become Justin Down as a prime minister. Look at future in the coming days what PM Justin played as a prime minister. Thank you very much.